Hey guys, welcome to my channel. We are going to cook today tarts, sweet tarts with different flavors and different fillings. Hey, say hi in the chat. Eleven people. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome guys. Today we are going to cook many different things. Actually, we're going to cook sweet tarts. So welcome to the live. Please stay tuned. Just waiting a few more people. Hey guys, welcome. Tell me where are you watching me from? So actually we are in California. Now is almost 9:30 in the evening. Arizona. Good morning. Yeah, how you doing guys? So Russia. Okay. Welcome guys. From India. Welcome. We are in California. So now almost 9:30 o'clock at the evening, South California. Welcome from Ukraine. So guys, today we are going to cook. We are going to make tarts. So let's begin. Hey welcome guys, welcome everyone. Okay, thank you. So it's gonna be interesting live. So we are going today tarts, sweet tarts with the different fillings. We are going to make the tarts with the almond cream, plus we're going to make it with the cherry. We are going to make it with the classic French almond tart with the pear and the almonds, and we are going today make it with the orange peels and raisins and nuts. So it's gonna be 3 different fillings. So we're going to start with the dough. Actually, we are going to make sweet dough. It's shortbread pastry. Actually, it's called sweet dough, or in French it's pâte sablée. In French, it's two different sweet dough, shortbread dough, pâte sucré and pâte sablée. That one we are going today. It's like a rich, sweet, rich flavor. We are going to make it. It's a little bit tricky to work with because it's high amount of the butter, and it means it melt in the hands when you filling the tarts. But I will show you how to make the dough, how to fill the tarts, and how to bake it. So let's start. For now we are going to make the sweet dough. It's 2 different ways to make it. One way, it's called sandy method, and another one it's creamy method. The first one, when you combine flour and butter and make it crumbs, and then you add eggs and another ingredients. The second one, it's a creamy method that we're going to use today, when you combine actually soft butter and sugar, and you make it like a cream, and then you add eggs and another ingredients. So let's begin. We need 100 grams of soft butter. I recommend to use high quality butter with a high percentage of the fat. Hundred grams of soft butter goes in. Then we need 75 grams of powdered sugar. Actually, not as sugar, but we need the powdered sugar. 75 grams. I think I added a little bit more. Okay, let me remove a little bit. Yeah, 75 grams. And then we are going to add the cornstarch. Usually we add the flour later, but because it's high amount of butter, rich flour, rich dough, and we wanted to make it even more crispy in the mouth, we're going to substitute some part of the flour with the cornstarch, and we can add the cornstarch now to beat it with the powdered sugar and the soft butter. We need 40 grams of the cornstarch. Exactly 40 grams. Welcome guys, welcome. So we're going to mix it until it's become together and make it like a paste. I'll show you what's gonna be look like. Start with a slow down, with a low speed, to don't make this dust everything with the powdered sugar. So guys, we're going to make the paste. So let's beat about 1 minute. And we're going to add the flavors. We're going to add the vanilla paste, and we're going to add the lemon zest. So guys, let's add the vanilla paste. If you have a vanilla pots, it's even better. Anyway, we have a vanilla extract. it's kind of okay, but it's better to use vanilla paste. And we're going to add the zest of lemon. Because our dough is sweet, it's like a kind of balancing the sweetness, make a little bit fresh. So it's almost the zest of one lemon, because I need just a little bit. I will show you later for what exactly I needed. Just mix it again together. So let me show you. So we combined soft butter and powdered sugar and cornstarch. Let's make it paste. So now we are going to add eggs. We need to add, let me check. We are going to add 45 grams of eggs. This is a beaten eggs. So exactly 45 grams. And let's combine it together. Hi, welcome guys. Welcome. So now the eggs incorporated, and we are going to add the flour, almond flour, salt, and to beat everything together. So we need 25 25 grams of almond flour. Almond flour add the richness and nutty flavor for this dough. 25 grams. And we need 160 grams of the all-purpose flour. Yeah, 160 grams. And pinch of salt, it's about 1 gram. The salt increases the flavor. So and beat together everything until it combine together and look like a paste actually. So start with the slow. Now we can increase the speed. So it's almost done. Just need to combine very well everything together. So dough is done. Let me show you how it's going to look like. You see everything combined together very well. This looks like a paste. This is why I told you that it's a little bit tricky to work with, but the result is incredible. It's very crunchy, sweet, and buttery dough. So we're going to transfer it to a plastic wrap, cover it, and to put it in the fridge. So we're going today to make small tarts. You can make one big if you don't wanna to make different flavors. You can just make one flavor, just one big tart. So do we have the music in the background? It's very sticky, definitely. So this is our dough, but you can hold it in the hands just because it's a lot of amount of butter. So we're going to make the ball, but actually we can flat it and make like a little bit flat round, just to make it easy to roll it after it's chilled in the fridge. The easiest way to do that, it's just to make like that. Yeah, like a ball, little. Just flat it and just cover it completely in the plastic wrap. Our sweet dough, actually pâte sablée in the French. I'm not sure it's a right pronunciation. I'm not speaking the French, but a big fan about French desserts. This is why I like to cook and bake. A big fan about French desserts and French pastry chefs. So this is why we are going to make today the classic pastry desserts, French desserts, classic French tarts. So we're going to place our dough on the fridge about at least a few hours, but better to chill it overnight. This dough I prepared just like a 4 or 5 hours ago. I just make it small rounds just because we are going to make it small tarts. It's just easy to roll each of one for each tart. So let me show you what we're gonna to do next. We're going to roll it. Hey, welcome guys, welcome. Just to remind you, today we are making the tarts. We are making 3 different flavors. Almond tarts with the pear, almond tarts with the cherry, and with the orange peels, raisins, and nuts. So it's gonna be 3 different flavors. So the next step, we are going to roll the dough and just to fill the tarts, and we're going to place in the freezer to chill it down for a few minutes, and then we're going to bake it. And while it's going to in the oven, we're going to make the almond cream, we're going to prepare the pears and any other ingredients. So let me make some space to work even easy with the dough. I just chilled in the freezer my metal molds. It's just a basic one, the 2 parts. So let's brush it with the butter. I think we need a melted butter, it's even better. Let me find something. Yeah. So let's melt the butter. And we are going to brush them. And while we going to roll the dough, we're going to leave it in the freezer for chilling. Welcome guys. So just brush everything properly, just to make easier to remove the tarts from the molds when it's ready after the oven. And tell me guys, what do you actually like to bake? Have you ever made the French tarts? If you made, just tell me which your favorite flavor. So I made many different tarts. I made the fruit tarts, I made the tarts with the cream ganache, many different ones. Some of them require a lot of amount of time. Some of them we probably will make in the future. So I just choose kind of like a classic French tarts for today. So just brushed with the butter, and I just place it in the freezer again. So I have a rolling pin, but I have the rolling pin with some stoppers. This is like a round discs to make it to roll it evenly. It says what, 4 millimeters. I think it's like a 3 or 4 millimeters. It's good for our purpose. Just dust the table with the flour, and little by little trying to roll it. Better if you have a cold stone on your counter. This is stone, but actually it's not a like cool. It's not a cooling down completely. Even it's under the dishwasher. Sometimes it's a little bit warm. And for me, it's not easy to work with this sweet dough just because my hands usually they're warm and the dough is melted. So let's try to make the first one. It's gonna be almost enough, but it's very tricky to work, how I say it. So even better to chill this dough overnight. Just to make it more pliable. Of course, in the professional kitchen, actually you can use, if some of you work in the professional kitchen, you can use the dough sheeter, called dough sheeter. Usually they used for the croissants. So just be gentle and don't rush. Probably we are going to keep our dough in the fridge. Just take one by one when we're working with. So guys, it's almost done. I try to make it perfect as possible. And I will show you right now. What about music? DJ. So guys, this is our tarts. It's ready to chill. The dough is very soft. So let's put it in the freezer just to chill and to freeze it to make it the temperature of the dough even before we're going to bake. So I'm going to work one by one and another just to keep in the fridge. Let me turn on the music. So we have the leftovers of the dough. You can just keep it and you can make it just cookies. It's gonna be like a Breton shortbread cookies, just because the Breton actually made from shortbread pastry. I'm not a big fan to reuse it for the tarts, just because it's contained more flour we use for dusting, and just we work with the dough. It's kind of like a just make gluten in the dough. It's not gonna be the same crust as we just put in the freezer, but you can make just basic cookies. So let's keep working on it. Let's take a time. You're welcome, guys. If you're new, just remind you we are making the French sweet tarts today with the classic flavors. We are making tarts with the almond cream and a pear and a cherry, and another one like a Christmas, New Year, like a holiday version, the orange peels, raisins, and nuts. So try to roll it even. Don't press in just one part, and don't try to press it down. Just press it on the way you just roll it. It always works with every pastry dough, even with the croissant dough. Just gentle to press it down a little bit on the sides. Just to try to make the sides even thickness. Just cut it out, the leftovers with the hands. You don't need to use the knife just because the dough is very soft. We can make it even thinner if you would like, but actually this dough, it's very flavorful, it's very delicious, so we don't need to make it like a very thin, like a razor thin, how we can do like a 2 millimeters, but it's going to very thin. It works with the different types of the tarts. It's ready to the freezer. So leftovers, it's going to be our Breton cookies. So it's definitely and easy to make just one tart, but I just wanted to show you the different fillings for the tarts. This is why we are making the even 6 tarts, 2 for each flavor, 2 for pear, 2 with the cherry. I have a fresh cherry, and 2 with the orange peels and the nuts. So I actually, if I wanted to make the tarts just for me, for my wife, I make one tart, the big, in the big metal mold. But for the presentation, I made this for the purpose, these different flavors. So now tell me which one you going to like, if you ever made or if you ever eat the French tarts with the almond cream and the flavors and the different feelings. Tell me what is your favorite and how often do you do, if you do it at home. So for me, I prefer to work with the yeast dough. I love to make brioche. I love to make the bread or focaccia or baguettes. For me, it's even easier to work with the yeast dough. And the shortbread dough, probably the hardest one, just because, how I mentioned, I have a warm hand it's always melted in my hands. I tell you, the smallest one, the small tarts, probably longer to make, but probably easy to make, because if you roll the big sheets of the shortbread dough, it's hard to handle it just to place it in a big mold. Even small one going to broke. The bigger one, it's usually tricky. Pear, you see, like the pear, yeah, the pear, the almond cream pear, and the almonds on the top. It's just French classic. I think I prefer cherry, because maybe I like cherry. I like the cherry flavor more. I definitely love the orange, just because I use the orange peel for many different baking goods. Even for the cinnamon cardamom buns, I just add a little bit orange zest or orange peels. I made the orange peel by myself. It's easy. I will tell you later how do I do that. So the third one is ready. It's going to the freezer to chill it down. So our leftovers, it's going to be the Breton cookie. Very nice. We kind of like going today making the 3 different tarts and even 6 nice shortbread cookies. We are halfway through. We already made the 6 tarts. Just left another 3 one. Just be gentle, don't rush, and don't try to push it down. Because this dough, it's easy to break. So welcome guys. If you like the cooking and baking, if you like what we are doing today, please subscribe to my channel. You can subscribe to this channel. Probably I'm going to start another one, because this channel was in a different language. I've started this channel about 10 years ago, even almost 11 years ago, but then I just moved to different country and I didn't have a time to upload new videos with the recipes. Then finally we moved to United States, and then I started again to make new videos, but still on the different language. And after many years, I finally studied it again, but on the English language. So probably I'm going to start new YouTube channel with only with the English versions, English language videos. So guys, if you like, please subscribe and like this live. If you wanted to support this channel, if you wanted to support me, you can find the link in this description. So it's look very nice. It's like we making a jewelry. It's beautiful, huh? Isn't? So I forget leftovers. It's not a leftovers. Actually, it's a cookie. You guys, tell me, what is your favorite dessert, or maybe something baking good? What do you like to make? So if you push too hard, you just can see the sides started to break, but it's okay, just keep doing, but try to be gentle. Anyway, we just cut this the sides, but try to be gentle. Why I choose this dough? Because this rich flavor and very crusty. It's rich and buttery. It's just like a melt in your mouth, but the same way it's very crunchy. And it can hold different things, not just only almond cream juice, because the almond cream usually made to bake it, but it can handle it with different fruits, or even like a pastry cream in the fruits, classic tart, or you can make some advanced with a fruit compote, some fruit gels, ganache. Someday we going to make something even better. So even if it break a little bit over here, it's not a problem. We can just take a little bit of this dough and put here, and it's totally fine. So just try to make it even thickness for the sides, similar like a bottom. It's ready. It's going to the freezer, and we're almost done. Almost done. So another Breton cookie is going to be. So guys, we're almost done with the rolling, and then we are going to prepare our fillings. Last one. Just dust a little bit flour and trying to be gentle as possible. It's very flavorful dough because, how I mentioned, it's a lot of butter. It's vanilla paste. You can actually see the vanilla seeds on the dough, and it's a little bit flavor of the vanilla zest, actually of the lemon zest. So it's just different flavors packed in this dough. It's just the dough itself, but we still making the fillings. It's gonna even better. So tell me, guys, what is your favorite dough? What is the dough you like to make at home? What is your favorite pastry? We are making the tarts with the almond cream and French classic fillings with the pear, cherry, and orange zest, nuts, and raisins. So pear and cherry, it's classic. We are going to make the individual tarts with a sweet shortbread dough called pâte sablée in the French, if my pronunciation is correct. So actually in the French it's a four main short pastry, short dough. It's pâte sablée, the rich one, pâte sacrée, it's similar but a little bit less butter and eggs and maybe more sugar. And two for the savory, like a pâte fancier. I'm not sure about my pronunciation, but it's for the savory, like a quiche tarts or quiche Lorraine, something like that. So guys, we are done. Just I'm going to place it in the freezer, last one, and I'm going to let it chill like for 15 minutes while our oven going to bring to the temperature. We're going to preheat our oven for 325 Fahrenheit or 160 degrees Celsius. So let me a little bit clean down and tell me, guys, where are you watching me from? So we are going to preheat our oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 160 degrees Celsius. We are going to bake our tarts without any filling. It's a first step. It will take about uh, 15 maybe 20 minutes to blank baking. For that one we're going to use rice. I have just like leftovers rice, just it's special for baking tarts. Because we are going to prevent the bottom, just to make it fluffy and to just to change the surface, we are going to just make it keep it flat. And because we have these molds without any holes on the bottom, just a flat, the steam trying to be going up, down, from the down to the up, from the bottom to the up. And usually it's kind of like the bottom of the tart is going to the up. How to say, it's making like a bubble. And we're going to prevent it. This is why we're going to use the rice, and we're going to use the clear filming. So let me prepare it. So I think we probably make it like a double filming, just in case, like that. Yeah, we need to make 6 of them. It's like a placeholders for our rice. You can use parchment paper. I actually use the parchment paper when I'm making the big one, but the small one, I think it's easy to use just a plastic wrap. It's more pliable. It's easy to handle. Yeah, it's a lot of preparation, but it's worth it. It's worth it because our tart's gonna be delicious. If you wanted to watch another recipes in the live what I'm done before, just a few days before, we made 3 types of cookie. We made biscotti cookie, classic Italian. We made classic American cookie with the peanut butter, and we made just a butter cookie. It was on live a few days ago. You can check the channel, and you can find this live on my channel. And also, guys, tell me what actually you wanted to see in this channel. We wanted to see what we are going to make in another live. 5, one more. So that's the prepared one. So it's ready to use. Let's put it here. Now we are going to prepare our pears for the pear tart. For doing that, I've got 2 pears. We need to push it in the syrup. We have to peel it, and we're going to just simmering about for 15 minutes in the sugar syrup with the vanilla flavor, with the vanilla paste. And also we're going to add the lemon peel to make the flavor even better. Chai spice cookie. It's very nice. Yeah, it's very flavorful. What else, guys, you like to make? So what we are cooking? We are making the sweet tarts with almond cream, pear cherry, and orange peels and nuts. 3 different flavors. So now we are preparing our pears for the pear tart. So guys, if you like to cook and bake, and if you like to see more video like this, please hit the like and subscribe to this channel. So for the porch pears, we need 2 pears. I'm actually need the one because I'm going to make the 2 tarts, and we need just a half of pear for each one, but just in case I make 2. And we need 300 grams, 500 grams of the water and 350 grams of sugar. Let me find the sugar. So 350 grams, I need to weigh it actually. grams, 350 grams of sugar, just a basic cane sugar. I think for this small pan, I'm using less. I'm using 200 grams. It's going to be almost twice less, and we're going to, let me calculate. So uh, 300 grams of the water. Okay, we'll see if we need, we're going to add a little bit more. So let's bring it to the simmer. Yeah, thank you. Yes, my native language is Russian. I'm natively speaking Russian. Thank you. Yeah, guys, you are watching like this man peeling the pears, just because we are making the French pear tarts. Just to remove the center of the pear. It's flavorful pears. Do you like, guys, more pears or apples? It's kind of like in my country, it's like a basic comparison. You like a pears or you like apples? Actually, when I was child, I love the pears just because it's more sweet than apple. But now I probably prefer apple, like a golden one. So Pierce is ready. Yeah, how I mentioned, my native language is Russian. This is why another videos on this channel on the Russian language. It's time to grow. So we are going to add the lemon peel. This is why I just left it when we're making the dough. I just left this part. This is just this small peel of the lemon. It's enough to bring this flavor to the pears. We're going to add the vanilla paste. If you have a vanilla pots, it's even better. Just add vanilla pot. Yeah, I prefer the pears. If they're sweet and juicy. Yeah, I agree. Pears should be sweet and juicy. I hope. Yes, it's kind of. We just put everything here. Should work. So let's make cartouche. We're going to make the cartouche to cover it. Probably I have to take a bigger pan. What's going on? Oh no. Ah, guys. So let's try again. Yeah. Welcome, guys. So what I do wrong? It should work like that. I made cartouche many times. So this way, right? And another way. It should work. No. You know how to make cartouche, guys? So we have just to make it simmering, just to make it soft and even more sweetie. And also we just bring some flavor to the pears. We bring the vanilla flavor, and then we bring the lemon flavor to the pears. Yeah, the pot definitely not enough for these pears. You're right. Fold it square twice. Yes, I did it. It works. So, a little bit small. A little bit small. So let's cover it with the cartouche, just to keep moist. And put something weight. Just to make the syrup cover everything. So we are going to prepare our tarts for the baking. So this is our tarts. We are going to bake it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So 15 minutes for the pears. So we're going to bake it blank, but because we wanted to prevent the bottom just to bubble, we need this space for the filling, and that's the way to bake it. Actually, if you have the different types of the mat, like I have a silicone mat, if you have the mat with the small holes like for the eclairs, you can use it. Sometimes it works, sometimes for me it doesn't, and this way works every single time. You can use rice, like a leftovers rice, just mix together everything and just keep it only for the baking, because it's reusable. You don't have to throw out after baking. For the big size of tarts, I usually use the parchment paper, but that for the small one, it's probably easy to use the cling film. So we are going to bake it about 15 minutes, and we'll see with the 160 degrees Celsius or 325 degrees Fahrenheit. I made 6. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of preparation, but it's worth it because I wanted to show you 3 different flavors. I could make just one big tart, maybe with the pears or with the cherry. I wanted to show you the different flavors. You can pick up one and make just a big tart. You can easily buy any the special molds on the Amazon. I have a few. I have small ones. I have a bigger one and even biggest. So guys, tell me if you ever made the sweet tarts. We are trying to work fast because our dough, it's out of the freezer. It should be cold just to keep the shape and don't melt. So put it in the, it's going to the oven. So probably I have to use smallest baking sheet. Let me find out if I'm going to put everything together. No, I'm going to use bigger one. So let's make some space between each tart, just to keep airflow just flying around. These are leftovers of the dough. We're going to bake it like a Breton shortbread cookies. So 15 minutes. So 15 minutes. And I hope it's gonna be working. Everything it's gonna be good. Bigger, better. Yes, yes, I agree. So it appears simmering. Now we are going to make the almond cream. The almond cream basically made not just to eat like a cream, but it's basically made for the filling and for the baking. If you ever made financier, it's like a cookie. It's a little bit similar because the chewiness, the texture. I just try to find the cover of the rice. Yeah, I found. So guys, next step is the almond cream. Do you guys, have you ever guys cooked something while you're watching live on YouTube? Just to cook together? Or just see and maybe make someday? Or do you see it like for the just entertainment? So we are going to the almond cream, and then we're going to divide this almond cream for two parts. For the two tarts, it's going to be with the orange peels and the cranberry and raisins. We're going to combine it together, and the another four we're going to just fill it and add the pears on the top and cherry just put inside. So just wanted to mention I need just small, yeah, I need a small pan for the we are going to make the 2 tarts with the orange peels, with the actually raisins and cranberry. To do that, we need 15 grams of the dried cranberry. I think it's far enough for the 2 small tarts. 15 grams of the raisins. You can use white raisins, gold raisins, whatever it's called. So, and also we're going to use about, let me check, yeah, 15 grams of the pecan nuts, and we are going to use about 15-20 grams of the orange peels in the syrup. So I'm going to prepare the raisins and the dried cranberries. So we needed to soak it in the rum or cognac. It is better to soak it like the night before you're going to make the tarts, or at least like an hour. So actually I prepared before, just wanted to show you how to make it. Just take the about 30 grams of the cognac or rum and just soak it. Yeah. Tell me guys, is it good cognac? It worth it to use, or it doesn't worth to use for the for the tarts? It's have to drink. I don't know, because I'm not drinking a lot of alcohol. It's basically just a beer. So it's very flavorful. It's always remind me panettone. So just keep it at least for an hour. So almond cream. For the almond cream, we are going to use 100 grams of the butter. Actually, we have like 6 ingredients, but 4 of them the same amount. $100 grams of soft butter. Yeah. And 100 grams of the sugar. So we're going to just mix it together. And we're going to add the almond flour and eggs. So also we are going to add a little bit cognac for the flavor, and we are going to add a little bit flour because we added cognac, it's a moist, it's just to have a little bit more dry ingredients. Oh, I didn't clean the whisk. Welcome guys, welcome everybody. Today we are making the sweet tarts. We are going to make it with the pear, we're going to make it with the cherry and with the orange zest and nuts. So stay tuned and don't leave. So guys, if you like what we are doing, if you like baking and cooking, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button for this live stream. If you wanted to support my channel, you can find the link in description this stream. You have to mix it well until it combined, to change a little bit color to make it lighter. And then we are going to add the beaten eggs and almond flour. And also we're going to add the rum and flour to make it even better. So let me check what's going on in the oven. Looks good, looks good. It's gonna be a little bit tricky just to remove the rice because the cleaning film, it's very thin. It's a little bit melted at the top actually. So we'll find out. So just beat it. Sugar and butter. Going to add 100 grams of the eggs. So I think it's just, yeah, it's just 100 grams. Just a little bit leftovers. Just mix it together. Hey guys, welcome. So we did the eggs, and we're going to add the 100 grams of the almond flour. And we're going to finish and check the pears. It should be ready. Yeah, 100 grams of almond flour. So it's almost ready. You see, it's almost ready. And we are going to add the cognac, or if you have a rum, it's even better. Just 30 grams, it's for enough. We're going to add about, I found a spoon. We're going to add about 30 grams of the flour. And just mix together. So guys, this almond cream is ready. It's very flavorful. So we are going to check the Pears and we are going to check the Tarts. Yeah, the YouTube channel, that one, you're watching me, this is my YouTube channel, but also I have a new one. I didn't start yet, but I'm going to start soon. You can subscribe to this channel to see updates. Also I have another YouTube channel. If you like to watch like a walking and driving tours in the California, I have a YouTube channel called Pacific Motion. I'd say it's almost done. Let's just a little bit, let's a little bit more simmering, about 5 more minutes. I guess let me show you. That's my another YouTube channel. If you like to watch like a driving and walking tours, just check this out. So let's keep our tarts about 3 more minutes in the oven. Now we are going to divide our almond cream. So we're going to prepare it for the different tarts. We need to mix it. So let's divide it for 2 parts. like a 1/3 and 2/3. Just we're going to add 6 different tarts, actually 3 different flavors. So we have about 450 grams of the almond cream. So 150 and 300 grams. Hey guys, welcome. So we are going to transfer the almond cream to the pastry bag to easy to work with. Hey, welcome guys. So just if you use a pastry bag, just use a scraper just to bring everything on the front. And try to remove any bubbles. So that's ready. For another one, we are going to add soaked fruits. So I've prepared it before. See how they change the color. So actually we can use this cognac to add to the almond cream. So we are going to add it here, and we are going to add 50 grams of the pecan. Yes. So we are going to just remove the tarts from the oven. I'll show you in a minute. And we are going to add the orange peels. Orange peels, actually, it's easy to make. I made it yesterday. Just take off the peels from the orange and put to the saucepan, cover with the cold water, and bring to the simmer. Just pass through the sieve and make it twice more. Total 3 times. You have a blanchet, just to remove the bitterness of the zest. And then just combine equal part of the water and sugar. Let's have to cover the peels and bring it to the simmer. It's very low simmer, and just let it simmering about 2 hours. You will see they will change the color, almost translucent. And then turn off the heat and leave it cool down completely, like overnight in this syrup. Just and transfer to the jar or the plastic container and keep it in the fridge for about a few weeks or even month. Hey, how you doing? Привет, привет. Welcome to YouTube stream. So we are going to mix it together. So guys, this is my old friend when we lived in a different country. So I think it's even more enough for 2 tarts. Probably it's enough for 4 tarts. So that's the filling is ready. Let's figure out what's going on with our tarts. Just because the clean filling, it's definitely a little bit melt in the oven at the top. This is why I'm love to using the parchment paper when I do the big tarts. Whew, it's hot. I think it's ready. So, let me show you. This is why it's live. It's a little bit different than you are watching the basic like a recipe videos, because in the live you will see anything, so what's going on in the kitchen, even something that you didn't expect, and you have to know how to handle it. This is a little bit different, because when you're watching the pre-recorded YouTube video, pre-recorded video with the recipes, you can see everything what's going on behind the camera. So the every mistakes, or how many times the guy or who's making this recipe, maybe it's not the even one attempt, maybe it was a few times. That's life, it's different, it's completely different. It's not a professional kitchen. Find something that's very far. So I found this big pan. So we're going to remove this one rice from the tart, but you see it's a little bit melt, and it's kind of like that. See that's the reason why we use the rice like a weight for our tarts, just to make the bottom flat. It's very hot, but I wanted to show you how it look like. So boom, done. So guys, if you like what we are doing today, if you love cooking videos, if you love to cook and bake, if you wanted to see more videos like that, please subscribe to the channel. So it's very soft, it's very easy to break it, but we going to make something. We are going to make something that can be break or not, or even make it better. So we're going to remove it from the tarts, but you see, to be very gentle because it's still very soft. I don't want it to press too much because I don't want it to break it. But the reason why we are going to remove it, I would want to brush it with the X to make the better color of the sides. And this is time to do that, because we are going to fill it with the cream, and we are going to bake it with the cream. And at the same time, it's going to make the even better color of the sides. I need a 1 egg yolk. I have a little bit more here. So 1 egg yolk, a little bit cream or milk if you don't have a cream. I don't have a cream today. Yes, welcome guys. Gastronomia. Yeah, that's the channel. That's the channel called calls. So guys, we are live already almost 2 hours. I saw the brush, yeah. Yes. If you like to watch more video like this, just hit like button and subscribe to this channel. Also, you can find another link. Let me put another link. If you like to watch driving or walking videos, I have another channel. I just started recently, and today I hit the first 100 subscribers. So basically it's about walking and driving in South California. I'm going to make live stream maybe in another week, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, depends of the weather. It's basically the South California weather is good, but not all the time. Not all the time. We had a rain a few days ago. Actually, we have a rain on the Christmas, and before Christmas and after Christmas the next day. So it was a rainy. But I prefer to make the live stream or create new videos on another channel when it's sunny. So, but stay tuned, subscribe to another channel as well. So guys, we are just brushing with the egg yolks and milk or cream just to make the color even better, because now it's just we preparing our dough for the fillings. Be gentle because it's very soft and it's thin, our tart shells. Yeah, it still looks like a blank and without color, but we are going to bake it. We are going to bake it with the almond cream. It will take about 20-25 minutes. So if you love to see more videos like this, if you wanted to see how to make the 3 different cookies, I made a live stream just the next day after Christmas on this channel, and we made the 3 different cookies. We made biscotti, we made butter cookie and peanut butter cookie on the live stream. You can check and you'll find the recipe in the description on the stream. Today I wanted to make something different. I wanted to show you kind of like a little bit advanced, to make something looks better and definitely tastes better. Yeah, the cookies, it's easy to make, and because this is one main step just to combine all ingredients together and shape it and bake it. But today we made many steps, even because we made 3 different flavors. And everything I'm doing live with you guys. I almost nothing prepared. Just wanted to show you everything, how to make everything from scratch. You can brush a little bit on the top and these sides. So guys, subscribe to this channel, stay tuned, because probably I'm going to create another YouTube channel on just English language to make different recipes, not only baking, not only desserts, but very different things. It's gonna be interesting. So have fun, guys, have fun. So the almond cream, this goes in on the 4 tarts. So make space, just leave the space for the cherries and for the pears. For that one, we actually can use just spatula, but probably better to use the pastry bag. Because the shells, the tarts, it's very soft. The cream is going to raise in the oven, but after oven it's going to be a little bit fall down. So probably I have to remove a little bit over here from here. So guys, let's check this out, check it out what's going on with our pears. Let's check it out. Yeah, the pears, it's changed the color. It's was like just a white color. It's now like a little bit translucent. See, the syrup just goes inside of the pears with the flavor, with the vanilla. You can see the difference, how it was before. You see the now, the difference of the texture. This is what actually we are looking for. So let's cool a little bit while we are preparing the cherries. Actually, for this recipe, probably better to find the sweet cherries in the syrup or the cherry juice with the sugar. But in my area, it's very complicated to find this type of cherries. But if you find the cherry in the syrup, it's in the glass jar, just take the one for these tarts. I just got the fresh one. We have a fresh cherries almost all the year round. So we have to work fast because we don't want to soak our tarts. So probably we have to make the pears a little bit early just to make it cool down completely before to add to the tarts, but it is what it is. So cherries. So we are going to add like 2 cherries per tart. I think it's gonna be enough. But how I mentioned, if you find the sweet cherries in the syrup, just take this one for this recipe. So welcome everybody. Welcome. Today we are cooking the tarts with the almond cream, cherry, pears, and orange zest and nuts. Traditional Russian dessert in the Christmas time. What are traditional Russian desserts in the Christmas time? Christina? Sometimes they make like a crepe with the cherry filling inside and make rolls and cover with the sour cream and the sugar. But Christina said that the people, the different people make different. Probably it's not like a one traditional dessert. We know the different dishes, but not a dessert. We made different salads. Yeah, traditional salads. So we're going to cut it just to feel it, to fit it in our tarts. Probably less. It's should be enough. It's hot. It's still hot. So, and basically, like a chocolate candies, it's very popular in the Christmas time. Actually, it's New Year. That is like a New Year in Russia and East Europe. They celebrate New Year, not a Christmas. So, guys, even two medium pears, it's more than enough for the 2 tarts, small tarts. So guys, it's almost ready to bake. Almost ready to go to the oven. So we have a little extra space just for the almonds. It's a sliced and dried almonds. But when you make the big tart, you just put the pears, sliced pears, in the sides like a how to say, like lines from the center to the outside, and you have enough space just to sprinkle with the almonds. Because we have a small one, it's not enough space, just a little bit. because the classic French tart usually make with the almond on the top. And also we will add the almonds not only to the pear tarts, we're going to the sprinkle our tarts with the it was raisins, cranberry, and orange peels. So guys, this goes to the oven for 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius, about 20 minutes. So I hope we didn't forget anything. So let me try. Wow. It is delicious because the syrup, it's completely changed the. It's not a completely, but it basically improved the flavor and the texture. It's already not like a fresh pear. It's already a candied peel, candied pear. You see, it's kind of a little bit translucent. But I don't recommend to buy the canned pears in the metal cans or like a glass jars. Canned pears contain a lot of a lot of water. It's this water come out when you are baked in the oven to the almond cream. It's almond cream. It's hard to bake the almond cream. It's always underbaked. It's no matter how how long time you bake it. So don't recommend it. Just make it a little bit extra step to buy fresh pears. Just to take water, sugar, and spend an extra 20 minutes to make the porch pears. It's 100 times better than canned pears. So we even have little extra almond cream. Maybe for the next time, maybe for do something else. Yes, you're right. It's not like a Christmas dessert halwa. It's just like a regular dessert. It's very popular. Probably it was even more popular when I was child. Yeah, so made sunflowers. But probably it's not a true Russian dessert. I think maybe it's Turkish because you can find in like international groceries not only the sunflower halwa, you can find the different nuts, actually even with the pistachio. Probably it's like a Turkish or similar country. I'm making the sweet French tarts with the almond cream, with the pears, with the cherry, and with the orange peels and raisins, cranberry, and pecan. This is the orange peels I made yesterday. How I mentioned before, it's easy to make. Just take the peels from the orange, just place it to the small pan like this, saucepan, cover it with cold water, bring to the simmer, pass through the sieve, fill up with another cold water just to cover it, again bring to the boiling, and do it 3 times. It's called blanching, and this is remove extra bitterness from the peels, from the orange peels. And finally, just add the sugar and water, the equal parts. It should to cover the orange peels, bring to the simmer, just very low simmering, and leave it for about 2 hours. Then just turn off the heat, and uh, leave it to cooling down completely, maybe for the overnight. Then just to transfer to the glass jar or the plastic container, and you can use it for a weeks. Just keep it in the fridge. It's like a little bit translucent. You can see how the sugar syrup just goes inside the orange peels. You can dry it, just remove it from the syrup, put on the rack, and just leave it maybe for the 12 or 24 hours uh, in the kitchen. Uh, but I prefer to keep it in the syrup. It's very flavorful. It's many different ways to use it. Basically, if you make the desserts very often, just keep it. It's much better than you using the just orange zest. Орешки cookies. Kind of орешки cookies. Yes, it is. It's not a Christmas. It's just another. This is true Russian. It's something like a. It's, I would say, probably it's for the Soviet Union, but I I guess it could came from the French, from the France, because the Soviet Union took many French desserts, many French recipes, and just to made it simpler and cheaper, and it is what it is, what in the Soviet Union. But many of them it was from the France. The flavor little bit like autumn spices from this pear. Uh, it feels like a little bit cardamom spice. I didn't add any spices, any cardamom or any different type of the spices like cardamom, but probably because when it's simmering and cooking, the pears change the flavor. It's very nice. It's good to use in the autumn. How I say it's better to use the pastry bag when you fill out the tarts. And because I wanted to make some color outside, maybe we should to leave a little bit more in the shelf, in the mold. Our tarts maybe not, we bake about 18 minutes, maybe we have to leave for 22 23 minutes in the mold before we remove it. But I removed and I wanted to make the color outside, and you saw how it's soft. We I was gentle as possible, but that one when I just fill with the cream, the orange peels and the cranberry, I didn't use the pastry bag. I prepared the pastry bag. It's okay. I gonna use the spatula, but I broke the sides, and the filling just spilled out. So I just ruined one tart. Yeah, I'll show you when it's ready. When I just ruined one tart. So this is live video. You can see everything what's happened in the kitchen. You can see what's going on. If something it's not on scenario, so it's something can go worse than expected. This is the beauty of the live video. You can ask the questions, you can see everything without cutting, without editing. Like if you're watching like basic recipe videos, 15-20 minutes, but the recipe sometimes took about 3 4 5 hours, and sometimes the people make it a few times to make the best result, but you don't see anything of them. You just see the final result. You just see the cut small scenes and the final result. But the beauty of live video, you see everything. Yeah, it's take time, it's take longer time to watch, but you see everything. And also you can make it together with me. Tea cookies, snowball cookies. Do you know what is a tea cookies? I'm not sure. Snowball cookies. Piernik or Pranic. Pranic. Yes, Pranic. Mm, does it Russian? Does it true Russian? Pranic. Maybe, but it's contained the spices. Um, I don't know about the history of the pranic, but it's contains different spices that it could come from the north. You know, it's many recipes, many things. It's came from north to the Russian, from the Scandinavia, even like a, I'd say селедка. So it's like a fish in the brain, salt in the water. Brain, something like that. So the history of the Russia, it's, yeah, it's long, and many different uh, people, group of people lived there in the territory of Russia, or this modern Russia, and uh, like East East Europe, like Ukraine, Belarus, many different people, group of people, and even uh, Chinggis Khan came to there and add in the culture many things. So it's not like a one culture; it's mix of many different cultures through the year, through the decades and uh, centuries. So sometime the France was like a prioritize in the Russia. Sometimes was a Sweden's or Germany's. The people came to the Russia and bring something. So many different things. So guys, we on track. So our tarts in the oven already for I would say almost 15 minutes. How I mentioned, I ruined one of them. Let me check. Maybe I ruined even more. So another five looks better, but one it's completely damaged. So guys, it is what it is. So um, we made mistakes. I made mistakes. In these mistakes I learn, and I show you these mistakes, and you can learn from my mistakes and do it better. So it is what it is. It's a live, it's live stream, and it's live, like live. So we have the syrup from the pears. It's very flavorful. Can use maybe for different reasons if you make something at the same time, like for the holidays. So I probably combine this everything together and just leave it in the fridge for a day or two and see what I can. Actually, we made the sweet dough together and I put it in the fridge. If somebody with me from the start of this stream in the beginning, we made the sweet dough and I just placed it in the fridge. It was almost 2 hours ago, so I am going to make maybe tart tomorrow. Maybe I'm going to add a little bit more almond cream to make more almond cream tomorrow and make another one, maybe big one, not the small one. It took time. Definitely took time. So we're going to the cover in the plastic wrap. So guys, tell me, how long time are you watching this stream? Who is watching longer? So guys, are you listening me good? Because I've got a new mix today. Before I use like a chill one, but today I got a better one. Probably it's better sound. Everything for you guys. Thank you so much. Спасибо, Ярик. На связи. Еще увидимся. Всего хорошего. На связи. So guys, let me check what's going on in the oven. So I hope everything gonna be okay. Just one tart ruin. So it's still baking. You join when putting butter on the tart crust. I'm inspiring you to make this now. That's good. It's very good. So I started to make the sweet dough. It's called pâte sucrée. Actually, pâte sablé. It's pâte sablé, pâte sucrée, and two different types of the French short dough for the savory. tarts, like quiche Lorraine or something like that. It's called pâte brisée and pâte fancier. I'm not sure about my French pronunciation because I'm not speaking the French. So we made today like a short bread pastry. In English, probably it's short crust and short bread. Short crust, it could be used for the savory and for sweet as well, but probably it's close to the pâte brisée. So, but pâte sucré and pâte sucré, it's very similar, but difference in the butter, its amount of butter, and the pâte sablé, it's much more butter and more eggs and maybe a little bit more sugar. But I'm not sure about the sugar, but definitely more eggs and more butter, and this dough is richer. It means it's very tricky to work with, but the result is better. So but definitely you can choose one of them. You could. So it's 20 minutes past. We let bake it another 5 minutes. So you can pick up one or another. You can pick up pâte sucré or pâte sablé. It's up to you. So hey, welcome guys. What's going on here? We are making tarts. We are making the French tarts with the almond cream, pears, cherry, and orange peels, cranberries, dry cranberries, raisins, and pecans. We make 6 tarts, 3 different flavors. It's almost done. Our tarts in the oven. So almost done. So we're just waiting the tarts on the oven. So if you like this video, just please like and subscribe to the channel. If you wanted to see the from start this video, just subscribe, and when we finish you can just watching everything from start when we started to make the dough, sweet dough, and then we prepared the pear, we made the almond cream. I showed how to handle this rich and very tricky dough, how to work with it, how to roll it, how to put in the molds, how to keep it cold as possible, because it's very easy to melt in the hands if you have a warm hands. So just check this video from start and subscribe to watch more. Yeah, thank you. Yes, how I mentioned this I started this YouTube channel about 10 years ago, or almost 11 years ago. The first video without speaking, it just subtitles, but in the Russian language. Then after like 4 years, we just moved to one country, then we moved to another country, and I mean the second country was in the United States, and then I just trying to keep this channel and started to make new videos, but still in Russian language without any subtitles. And after like 6 years from the last video, I trying to start this channel again, just like a revoke it, and how to say, just update, just to give some little update what's going on, but this time already in the English language. So you can watch the old videos, but maybe to turn on uh, YouTube subtitles to automatically translate it. The YouTube probably have the new features. That's auto translation, like a voice translation. You can try to watch on it if you like the video I've made before. Uh, but I'm going to start the new channel only on the English language, with the recipes, with the live videos, with the many different things. So guys, welcome for every new who come here. We are making the French tarts with almond cream, pear, cherry. So it's almost ready. So let me check the oven. So let's give it another like a 2-3 minutes. It's almost done. I just wanted to give them like a nice color on the top. It's good color on the sides, but on the top it usually takes a little bit more time, and it depends of the oven you have. Some oven it heat from the bottom, some oven better heat on the top. It's better if you have an electric oven. I have just a basic gas oven in this apartment, but it's much better if you have a electric oven. You can control the top and bottom, and even better you have if you have a fan inside. So maybe some days I hope I'll get another kitchen, better kitchen. Maybe, who knows? Maybe some days if I'm going to make more videos on YouTube and my channel will grow, maybe I'll get a studio to make my kitchen how I like to see. It's definitely going to be good ovens because I like to bake. I like to make desserts. I'm not only making desserts, but I prefer to make desserts because I have nice books. If you hear about Cedric Grolet, it's pastry chefs or uh, I forget the names of the different nice pastry chefs, Jan Couvreur and pastry chefs from the Ritz Carlton from Paris. So I follow them on Instagram. They're very good. They're very good guys. They make very nice things. Just the piece of arts. And I have 3 books of the Cedric Roulet. I have a few different books from the like a French school. Um, if you heard about Amri Guichon, uh, he's French pastry chef, but he lived in the Las Vegas, and he had an academy in Las Vegas. So it's very good, guys. This is probably why I love to make the desserts more. So, but I work as a chef before. For years ago, I worked in the professional kitchen in different restaurants, Italian restaurants, the lounge restaurant. I work as a line cook. I worked at the chef de partie, so like a head of the department in the kitchen. I worked as a sous chef. So, yes, I worked in even in Ukraine actually as a chef, but many years ago. So let's check it out. Tarts is ready. So how I said before, I ruined one of the tart. See, it's completely damaged because I didn't use the pastry bag and I put too much filling. It's the one side, it's just damaged, but it doesn't mean it's bad to eat. No, it's very good. So we have to leave it to cool down before we're going to transfer it to the rack because it's still very soft and it's very hot. You turn the English subtitles. Yeah, try to that. So try to see my old videos with the English subtitles. Maybe it helps you. So you see the guys. So that's with the cherry, almond cream and cherry. This one with the almond cream and pear tart. This one with the almond cream and orange peels, raisins, dry cranberry soaked in the cognac, and the pecan pie. It's still hot. I just wanted to show you. So we got a good crust on the sides, if you see, and also we got a good color on the top. Of course, this is the pear. We can get the good color on the pear because that's a fruit, but we got the, maybe we can just leave it a little bit more, maybe just because my oven does work evenly, right? We see in the this side's very good, this side's even better. I turn the this baking sheet a few times, but anyway, maybe we can leave it for another like a 5 minutes. uh, Let me think about it. Yeah, I would say we can leave it for another 5 minutes, only these ones. Oh guys, so many things there. If I can transfer it to the small, yes, it's kind of works. Yeah, so we can put it for a few more minutes. Let's say that I got 3 more minutes. So let me show you the cherry one. So when the cream, when the cream, the almond cream on the oven, it's raised, but then it's just going down. It's literally go down. The, the, the flavor, it's incredible. The cherry. See the crust in the sides? Because I used even even the phone trying to make it lighter, but the crust is golden because I brushed with the egg yolks and milks on the sides before we add the fillings and put in the oven. See that we got a good color on the top. So for the almond cream, we added the cognac. We can add, you can add rum if you don't want to add any alcohol. You can add the almond. Uh, Let me show you. The almond extract. You can use a few drops or a little bit the almond extract to increase the flavor of the almond cream if you don't want to add any alcohol. Do I make traditional French cherry clafoutis? Not yet, not yet, but I'm going to do that in one day. Yeah, I have this recipe in every single book I have because it's very classic French dessert. But it's I read of the clafoutis many times. It feels like nothing special, but someday I'm going to do that. They usually make with the cherry with the without pitted the cherry, but it's very dangerous for the teeth. So guys, look at this. Look at this beautiful tarts. So we are online 2.5 hours. So we spent 2.5 hours. Even I prepared the dough before, as I have to leave in the fridge like a few hours, so even better for overnight to work with. So, but we spent 2.5 hours to make it. Does it worth it? Tell me guys. So, and this one, see, this is orange peels, dried cranberry, dried raisins soaked in the cognac, and the pecan, and the main ingredient, it was the orange peels. Wow, that's the incredible flavor. We added the cognac in the almond cream. Also, we soaked raisins and the dried cranberries in the cognac, and the orange peels. It's made it incredible flavorful. Just try it. Just one day try it. Wow. So guys, it's should to be cool completely. It's a little bit ruined, right? I said it's broke, but at the same time, maybe it's even better because the better crust. You see the better crust? It's more flat. That's even it means more surface for the crust, for the color. Maybe it's gonna be my favorite one. So you have to leave it to cool down completely, to set, to the almond cream have to set, have to cool down. Maybe it's take an hour. I would love to show you what is the inside, but definitely it's should be to cool down completely. So let's check another one. Two more minutes. So good morning guys. In my area it's almost 12 o'clock at the night. It's not a morning at all, so it's almost 12 o'clock in the night. So we are live in the 2.5 hours. So at almost all this time I didn't see it, and almost all the time we do something, we make something. So guys, if you like this video, if you like what I do, if you love to cook and bake, please like this video, like this stream. Please subscribe to my channel. If you wanted to see like driving and walking tours video, you can check another video in this chat. It's called Pacific Motion, another channel called Pacific Motion. It's about driving and walking tours in the South California. So if you wanted to support my channel, you can find the link in description, or you can find the link in the chat if I put it there. Thank you guys, thank you. It's a sweet cherry. So it's almost done guys. My phone, it's almost died. So we have just a few percent. I want to just to show you the final result of the Pear Tarts, just because the Pear Tarts probably was the number one, but Tell me guys, which one do you prefer? The cherry tart with almond cream, this one with the orange peels, dry raisins, dry cranberry soaked in a cognac and a pecans, or traditional one with the poached pears and almond cream. Tell me which one your favorite. Which one would you pick up if you have just to choose only one? So guys, finally the tarts with the pears, poached pears, traditional French tarts. Yeah, we have to sprinkle with the almonds on the sides with the almond cream, but we didn't have enough space, so I just sprinkled the top. Let me show you. So it's very hot. Be gentle because it's still soft. You have to leave it to cool completely. Apple pie. Now we are not talking about apple pie today. So guys, it's very hot. So that's a final result. This is the tart with the poached pear. You see the crust? You see the color? So guys, today we are made 3 different tarts. It was, let me show you again, and we are going to finish, we're going to end this stream. So we made tart with the cherry almond cream. We made the tarts with the orange peels, cranberry raisins, and the pecan pies, pecan nuts. I would love to show you the cut just inside, but I can because it has to be cool completely. Maybe it's take about 1 hour. And the last one, but not least, this is the tart with the poached pear, almond cream and a pear, porch, and the sugar syrup with the vanilla paste and with the orange peel. It's just increase the flavor, they change the flavor of the pear. So guys, 3 different flavor, 6 tarts, and maybe I will take the short tomorrow morning in the cut to show you what is inside and what is my favorite one. Okay guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Orange peel start sounds good. Yeah, for me too. For me too. I think the orange peel it's gonna be winner because it's more flavorful. So thank you guys for the joining me today. Thank you for the joining me for this stream. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel. If you would like to support, you can find the link in description. So check this video again if you wanted to make it in your own kitchen and bake it, cook it, because doesn't matter your skills, anyone can cook. So guys, thank you so much. I appreciated your time. See you soon. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next time.